Hey everyone, I am THPine and welcome back to Infinifactory. Today we're looking at the White Mountains of Training Routine 5 and I have a 29 footprint solution behind me. So this will obviously contain heavy spoilers. If you don't want to see them, turn off now. Okay, with that out of the way, let's turn around and take a look at it. So this is my 29 footprint solution. I will walk you through it. So basically we only use two of the inputs because we can use those black blocks twice for the end product. For the final product. So I decided, well, first I decided to get them over here with the lifter and the puller to get them over the gray block line basically. And then I decided to split them up early. So what we do here is we let one block fall down, which will trigger the sensor, which will trigger this pusher with the conveyor and gets one black block over there. Every black block that falls down here will get us one gray block from the input, as you can see, by thanks to that blocker and those two sensors. And then we weld them together here, as you can see with the basic double welder. So now we get some magic here. Let's show it without blocks first. So this thing is floating mid-air, as you can see. Reason is this blocker, which is activated every other turn. So it's moving every turn. A blocker or pusher that is moving every turn cannot fall down. All of this stuff is connected to this pusher. So all of this stuff cannot fall down because the pusher is blocker is getting activated every other turn. So it's moving every turn. Okay, then we had to delay all of those blocks because the top row is getting delayed quite a bit thanks to all of the non-conveyor blocks in here. So, but we have to get them in there first, so we had to delay the lower row by quite a bit. Which we did obviously with basic blocks here. And now comes the welding, which is probably the trickiest part of this thing. Let's take a look without blocks first. So the single block will come down here, fall on this, fall down here, and then go over there below the welder and wait there. Then the two block part will fall down here, go over here, and fall in this position. And then this pusher will move it over. It will fall down in this well, I cannot build that because that's the exit, but basically with one block in the exit already and the other one on this conveyor, and then it gets welded because welder to that single block over there, and then this conveyor would make it move in this direction, which we obviously don't want because then it would move, well, in the wrong direction. So what I did is I put a pusher on this welder and I push all the stuff into the exit. And this is a clock here with the sensor which triggers those two pushers. As you can see, they're getting activated after each other. So let's take a look at it in action. So there comes the first part. So a single block falls down here, moves over there, waits. Two block part comes down here, sits here for a few cycles. Next blocks are coming in already. Now it starts. So pusher pushes it over there, falls down there, gets welded, gets pushed, is in the exit. Pushers move back, next block falls down. Single block goes over there. This one waits again. And there we go. Push, push. Fall, fall, push, push. Fall, fall, push, push. As you can see, nice and dandy. So there's one more trick in this level. Which I will tell you, but it's kind of nice to figure it out by yourself. So I will give you a hint first, if you don't know the trick already, and then show you the solution. Oh, by the way, this is 29 is the absolute high score. You cannot go lower than this. Port Ponky got 28, but that's from an earlier version, which had a bug counting footprint, which is not possible anymore. So 29 is the absolute minimum. You cannot go lower than this. At least nobody managed to do so yet, but I'm pretty sure it's not possible. So, as I said, there's one more trick. I will give you the hint first, and then I will give you another chance to turn off the video, and then I will tell you the solution. So, if you don't want to hear the hint, turn off now. Okay, here comes the hint. It has something to do with this input thingy. Think about it, you can figure it out by yourself. How can you save one more footprint there? Okay, here's the solution. You don't use a basic block to block it, you use an eviscerator. This is an eviscerator. What happens is the blocks which are the input blocks are getting destroyed before they're getting spawned, basically, or getting destroyed at the same time as they're getting spawned, which makes them not count to the footprint. And the front part of an eviscerator doesn't count to footprint either. So we save one footprint by destroying the blocks as soon as they spawn. There's another level where this technique is used later in the game, but we use it here to save this one footprint and we get to 29, which is quite nice. So I can show you basically, so yeah, you saw it was 29, so if we put a basic block here, it's still 29 because nothing moved in there yet, but as soon as the first thing goes in, we get 30 footprint, as you can see. And if we take this out and put a eviscerator here, we get 29. As you can hear, they're getting destroyed. Yeah, episode. That's training routine 5, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute minimum footprint. Thanks a lot for watching. Have fun and see you next time.